Hello everyone, this is Ayman Sayed Auda from Group 3 and we are here to discuss and talk about gastrointestinal secretions. The gastric secretions serve the function of digestion by active enzymes and the function of lubrication and protection of GIT by mucus. These secretions come from modified epithelial cells, from beds, tubular glands, complex glands, and even organs. The alimentary tract provides the body with a continual supply of water, electrolytes, vitamins, and nutrients. And to achieve this, it requires first, movement of food through the alimentary tract. By tactile, chemical, and stretch, we talk about distension. All these sensations caused by presence of food in alimentary tract stimulate secretion. Then this secretion of digestive juices and digestion of the food. Then absorption of water and electrolytes, vitamins, and digestive products delivered to blood and by circulation of blood through the gastrointestinal organs to carry away the absorbed substances. And all of these functions are controlled by local nervous and hormonal systems. The parasympathetic stimulation increases the rates of glandular secretion, and the sympathetic stimulation may have a dual effect. It may increases and it may decreases. Then the gastrointestinal hormones that come from mucosa also regulate volume and character of secretions. The saliva. Where the saliva comes from? It comes from the salivary glands such as the parotid, submandibular, sublingual, and in addition to the buccal glands. Saliva have two main functions, secretory function and defensive function. The secretory function by secreting the tyalin and alpha amylase for digesting starch, and by secreting mucus for lubrication and protection. Then the defensive function by the flow of saliva itself. It helps wash away pathogenic bacteria, and it may contain several factors that destroy bacteria such as thiocyanate and proteolytic enzymes as lysozyme, which enhance thiocyanate as bactericidal. And the saliva may contain a significant amounts of protein antibodies that can destroy oral bacteria, including some that cause dental caries. Salivary glands are controlled mainly by parasympathetic nervous signals, all the way from superior and inferior salivatory nuclei in the brainstem, which are excited by both taste and tactile stimuli from tongue and other areas of mouth and pharynx. Sympathetic stimulation may also slightly increase salivation. Esophageal secretions. These are entirely mucus and mainly provide lubrication for swallowing. Esophagus has simple mucosal glands and compound mucosal glands. These glands prevent mucosal excretion by newly entering food and protect lower esophageal wall from digestion by acidic gastric juices that often reflux from the stomach. The gastric, pancreatic, and biliary secretions. First, gastric mucus, its usual function, protection and lubrication. Pepsinogen, which converted by HCl, that digest protein. Gastrin, which stimulates secretion of HCl, and HCl, which is antipathogenic and converts pepsinogen into pepsine, and also make the pH of the stomach, the acidic pH of the stomach. Renin, which is hormone, is useful in young animals such as young ruminants for coagulation of milk proteins. The secretions of pancreas are HCO3, and enzymes. HCO3 neutralizes HCl contents when entering the duodenum. The enzymes we will talk about in details, such as amylase, which breaks down starch, and trypsinogen, which is converted into trypsin that to digest for digestion of proteins. Chymotrypsinogen, elastase, and carboxypeptidase, and last pancreatic lipase, which digest lipids. Biliary secretions from the bile duct. Bile is greenish tubular secretion composed or comprised of bile salts, bilirubin, cholesterol, and lecithin and electrolytes. Its main function to emulsify fats and lipids and to give the ingesta its color and fecal matter its color. And the electrolytes helps in absorption of other ions in the intestine. Factor influencing gastric and pancreatic and biliary secretions we have talked about in the introduction, but we may add the pancreas. The pancreas is regulated by hormone secretin and cholecystokinin from the duodenal wall. The release of these hormones is stimulated by acidity in the chyme as it arrives in the duodenum from the stomach and regulated by autonomic nervous system. Small intestine secretions, mucus, its usual function, protection and lubrication. It comes here from Brunner glands, an alkaline mucus. It's stimulated by tactile stimuli, vagal stimulation, or hormones, especially secretin. Then intestinal digestive juices that comes from crypts of Lieberkühn. The crypts of Lieberkühn lie between the intestinal villi, and the intestinal surfaces of both the crypts and villi are covered by an epithelium composed of two cell types, goblet cell and enterocytes. Goblet cells, which secrete mucus, which performs its usual function, protection and lubrication. Enterocytes secrete large quantities of water and electrolytes in the crypts. They also reabsorb the water and the electrolytes along with the end product of digestion over the surfaces of the villi. Large intestine secretions, we have talked about it. It's mucus, its usual function, lubrication and protection. Protection against excretion. It may provide a barrier to keep acids and other harmful substances from attacking the intestinal wall. Thank you. This is our references. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask us. Hope it was useful to you. See you at the live session. Ayman Said, Group 3.